Be an honest guy, make a living for something honest. Stop taking money out of people's pockets you don't deserve. And that's what these large health systems do.
So for those who don't understand, what is the difference from the cost perspective?
Yep.
Say an imaging center in Burke, Virginia, that's owned by a
Yep.
radiologist, or a eye surgical center
Yep.
in Burke versus Innova's outpatient services. What is the difference in cost, and why is that not good for the customer?
The difference in price is going to be drastic, 10x. So an independent radiology center ought to be able to do an MRI. And this is across the country because we have contracts with people across the country, right? Some 6,000 centers or something. This should be $300 to $550, somewhere in that range, right? Of course, there's a mean and an average. And then the large health systems, not independent hospitals, the large health systems will receive, not charge, $4,000 to $6,000, and they'll get it all day long. And the reason that is because they have so much market dominance. When you look at large carriers, what do they want to do? Do they want to call every Tom, Dick, and Harry? No. What they want to do is they want to call a health system and they want to go, do you meet my network requirements? The ones that are done by state law and the ones that are done by federal law. And then, okay, you meet those. So we're just going to give you all the business. And then they'll do dandy deals. The way that carriers make money, and I'm sure your audience knows, is they make money through their PBM that they own, and they make money through Medicare Advantage. And I've sat in on these meetings, so please believe me. What happens is a health system will say, we have $350 million that we need to cover this year. And they'll say to UMR, United Healthcare, and they'll say, how are you going to do that? And and the carrier will say, here's what we want. We want 80% of Medicare on MA, and then we'll give you 300% of Medicare on employer plans because we don't give a crap about the employers anyway. And then we got to have the PBM. And so what happens is all these health systems just use their market power to destroy the little guys. And the little guy calls United and goes, I do a really good job and I'm really trying to lower healthcare expenses. And I just want $400 for my MRI. And they go, suck it, man. We don't care about you. And we don't want anyone to go to you. We want premiums to go up. Like health systems want more expensive things. They'll complain about their costs. They're lying. They've never done any cost accounting ever. I am an accountant. I know cost accounting when I see it. They want their costs to go up. They want their prices to rise. And because they want premiums to go up. And this is a nice little hand-in-hand deal. The American people have been duped for a very long time.
So let's dig deeper into that, because it's the same problem as you find in some poorly run states like New York, where the unions make deals with the government. And
for sure.
And both sides of the table don't have the interest of the taxpayer. And there is really very little health insurance in the U.S.
That's right.
What United Healthcare is, and we can explore that a little more, is multiple lines of business. But on the what they call insurance, they are a claim processor, and they provide a network of physicians.
That's right.
And for that, they charge 15%. And so the more the Medicaid of Virginia spends on Medicaid, the more that 15% bucket grows.
That's right.
The Medicare Advantage is even worse because they, especially United Healthcare, if you read the journal recently, they fake diagnoses. For example, my favorite one is the patient has diabetic cataracts and they had their cataract surgery 2 years ago. And they get an additional payment from Medicare. It's $2,000 per patient. And they pocket that in that delta into their coffers.
And Dr. Bravo, the problem with that isn't one-sided. Yes, am I mad at United? For sure. And a lot of physicians are. But guess who else I'm really mad at? CMS. Who at CMS decided that this was going to be a good deal? Right? When I look at the individual who runs CMS and then look at the attorney, if you could call him that, at HHS, I go, these people made these deals for typical Washington reasons. They want jobs after they leave office. And what a better way to get a job than offer United Healthcare billions of dollars.